guys, I'm Joe Balog. It's another beautiful day out here on the Great Lakes. We've got a huge wind, tons of rain. I was just looking through some tackle, and one thing I wanted to point out, this is the 797 from Plano. Okay, this is a real big heavy-duty box, but the greatest thing about it, it's got these interchangeable boxes inside, and they're all waterproof. I love this box for that. This is the waterproof 3700 series Plano box. Okay, and the greatest thing about this box, and this is the only kind of box I use, it's got a big waterproof gasket all the way around it, okay? And it's got 3 latches on every box that really smash the lid down and keep this box totally waterproof. You know, we fish up here on the Great Lakes in weather like this all the time. I got 2 sets of rain gear on, probably gonna need a third. But the greatest thing about this box is your gear at the end of the day is dry, even in horrible conditions like that. This 797 comes with those waterproof boxes. And also in the lid, it comes with a couple more waterproof boxes for different little odds and ends. This little one right here, this little waterproof box, is the same one that I use in my boat, in my glove compartment every day. I put my phone in there, okay, every day, and it stays totally dry. I just set mine in here. There's 1 drop of water from the rain, but it stays totally dry in here, and this thing floats. You can throw it in the water and it'll float, so it's no big deal. So that's another waterproof thing. Let me show you a couple of more things that I do on my boat out here on the Great Lakes that make a huge difference. Everything in my compartments is all in waterproof boat boxes. It's probably hard to hear me with all this wind. Tools that you may need, first aid kit, spare trolling motor props, spare live well bubbler. Everything I have is in these waterproof boxes. And I can tell you, there's days there is measurable water in my compartments, 3-4 inches deep at the end of the day. I have never once taken the items out of these boxes. I bring them home. Occasionally I just open them up in the garage. Everything's totally dry. It stays dry. No rust. From year to year, these come out of my boat, get a new boat, these go back in. Everything's right there. Another thing I keep in my boat, and this is huge for Great Lakes safety, this is the Joe Balog emergency bilge pump system. Okay, a lot of people have talked about this. It's been featured in some magazines and on some videos and things. It really opened up guys' eyes to true safety on the Great Lakes. If we go out there today and our boat breaks down, and we've got no power, my keypad goes out, my bilge pumps go out, and I've got an electrical problem, I am dead. The waves are coming over the bow just continuously with no way to pump them out. I'd be hurt. This pump in this big waterproof guide series box, this is a 1,000-gallon per hour bilge pump. I've got about 6 or 7 feet of hose on one end, discharge hose, and I've got about 10 or 12 feet of wire on the other end with 2 big alligator clips. Now I just made this. I bought the wire, I bought the pump, I bought the hose, I put the clips on. The thing about this pump, I can clip it to any battery in the boat, throw it down in the bilge area, and put the hose over and pump this boat out and just leave it run continuously. This, luckily, has never saved my life. This has, however, saved about 2 or 3 other guys' lives on Lake Erie over the course of the last couple of decades of smallmouth fishing. I've successfully pumped out 2 or 3 boats that were in the process of sinking with this pump. I update it every now and then, make sure everything's working. It all goes inside this big guide series box. We'll put it all together here. But again, this is a super heavy-duty polycarbonate box. Won't break, won't leak. Everything's like brand new. That's huge. Just about everything in my boat is in these waterproof storage systems. You're going to see a lot more of that. We're going to go out in the lake here in a bit, test some of the waterproofness of these things, show you the hydroflow system from Plano. But stick with me. You'll see a lot of